Hi, welcome again to Cooking with Chef Jimmy. Today we are making a cilantro lime and ginger vinaigrette. I'll tell you, I'll have all this stuff posted up at the beginning of the video. So you'll need some balsamic vinegar. I'll give you all the actual measurements as we go. Some honey, a clove or two of garlic. I don't have any cloves, so I'm just using regular jarred minced garlic. You can use fresh ginger, but I just picked up some squeezable ginger just because it's a little bit easier. If not, you can just get some regular ginger root and extra virgin olive oil, some lime juice, fresh lime juice, bundle of cilantro, one jalapeno, salt, pepper, and any kind of lettuce, whatever you want to use. I'm going to use romaine for this. And then what I do is I'll make either steak or chicken. You can use any kind of steak for it to make it into the salad. Obviously you can do without the steak or the chicken, but I think it just adds a little bit of protein to it. So first thing I'm going to do is chop up my jalapeno and get everything else measured. Alright, so I sliced up my jalapeno, kind of just went lengthwise. Chopped up the rest of it, so I'll show you what I did. You want somewhat of a fine chop, so I do just really small ribbons to help with that. Keep your fingers in so you don't lose any. Throw that in there. So then you're going to add your the jalapeno, 1 clove of garlic. So I figure 1 clove of garlic is about, I don't know, about a teaspoon's worth. I like it kind of garlicky, so I'd say probably about 2 cloves, more or less for me. You can add more or less, however you want to. The ginger root, normally you'd have the regular ginger, you have to peel it. So you get the regular ginger and then, chop it up. I think this is probably going to be a lot easier. It's my first time using it, so not sure how good it is, but figure it can't hurt. And you're going to need, check my notes here, 3/4 of a teaspoon, so let's say about that much ginger root. Probably want to do less because it's kind of strong, so start off with that much. Like I said, depending how much you like ginger root, you can add more or less. So you want to put it in a blender or a food processor and just kind of make sure it gets all chopped up. Pretty much is, so I'll just do a quick little see it's not doing much because there's nothing in there, so it's pretty fine chopped anyways, but that's what you would do. Then you're going to pour in your lime juice, so you will need 1/4 cup lime juice, which is about 1.5 to 2 limes. Put in this thing, squeeze it, make fresh lime juice. You don't need the fancy tool, you can just squeeze it yourself. It's 1/4 cup lime juice. You're going to add your honey, and that's 1/3 cup of honey. I'll put all that on the beginning of the video. And you can probably add a little bit more honey. I think it adds a little bit more flavor with a little bit more, but you guys can perfect it a little bit more as you go. And then you're going to need your balsamic vinegar, which will be 2 teaspoons.
Balsamic.
what I said. So that's 2 teaspoons. I kind of like it, so I do a little heavy. And then some salt and just season the taste after it's done anyways. Then you're going to need your cilantro as well. And that's 1/4 cup packed cilantro, which is about, I guess if you could do that in your hand, that's about 1/4 cup, more or less. Rinse it. I like the taste of cilantro, so it's probably a little bit more than 1/4 cup. Throw that in there. I'm going to blend this up, pulse it up. Okay. And then you're going to slowly add the olive oil. So I will put that in and put this on low and do you will need about 1/2 cup extra virgin olive oil. So I'll kind of just dress on that. I'll pour it slowly. Take the top off. And that is your dressing. Kind of just taste it, see if it needs any more salt or honey. Nope, perfect, as per usual. And then normally I will use one of these things to put it in, and it holds well. Give it a little quick rinse. Usually makes about 1 of these with the amount of ingredients I gave you, so you can always just double everything up and it'll make a bigger batch. Can't find the lid. Oh, here it is. And then next I'll slice up the lettuce, clean this up, and slice up the lettuce, get it prepped, and then we'll cook up the meat and show you the finished product. So I'm getting ready to cook up the steak for the salad. I just prepped this up earlier. I'll put that in the notes as well. So all I did was some basic seasoning. I did Chicago steak rub seasoning. The steak is just sirloin. You can use flank steak, whatever steak you can find. Doesn't have to be expensive or cheap. All we're going to do is cook it and slice this thin and throw it on top of the salad with the dressing. And then I just use some of these cutie tangerines. You can use orange juice, whatever you have. We'll make it work as well. Got my pan heating up, so I'm just going to throw those on there. Make sure it's nice and hot. And this should only take like about 3 to 4 minutes each side. Today you don't have smell-o-vision because it smells really good. And I'll go ahead and cook those up. And when I come back, I'll slice up the salad, the romaine lettuce, put it all together, and get to taste it. And see you in a minute. So this has been cooking for about total maybe 8-9 minutes. It's about done. You see the first side's done. You don't want to overcook it. You want it, I like it a little medium to medium rare. Otherwise you start to get kind of tough. So probably there's about good. Try to get a little crust on one side. And take it off. Let it rest for a little bit. This has got a little bit longer to go. And then I'll show you how I chop up the romaine lettuce. So what I do is I like to take it and go down one of the big sides with the big leaves on it. Go straight down. And down, you'll see why in a second. It just makes for smaller pieces, because if you chop romaine before, you know that the pieces tend to be kind of large. I just kind of go down. That's about as far as I take it. Throw this in a bowl. Then just kind of mix it up to get all the different pieces in there. So go ahead and put some in a bowl. And also what I did is I got an avocado, which I'll put in the notes as well. We're going to put on top as garnish, and actually it'll make the sauce and bring it all together, because it'll make it nice and creamy. So I'm going to let this meat rest for a few more minutes. Come back, I'll slice it up and finish plating it, and then we'll eat.
Go.
Alright, so we're just going to slice it up thin. Makes it easier to eat, and it's better for the fibers of the steak. I'm going across the grain. I don't know if you can see the grain kind of runs lengthwise, so just make it an easier chew. You can see it's cooked perfectly. A little pink in the middle, so it's a little tender still. Slice this up because my producer is starving. Producer Cindy. And you can do this with steak, chicken, pork, whatever you want. The sauce works with, or the vinaigrette works good with it all. And you can do it without the steak or chicken. You can just do the salad by itself. The dressing will hold probably in there for about a week or two. Then once you do that, you do a couple avocado slices. Like I said, the avocado I think makes a dish. Another one because my producer likes avocados. He's very demanding. And then we take a little bit of this, shake it, and good to go. And that is the cilantro lime vinaigrette with steak and romaine. Let me know, give me some comments, like, share, all that good stuff down below, and see you on the next one.